Hello, Virgo. This is your spiritual bestie, Ciara. I want to start by saying welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. This reading is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it does not resonate, try your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So this is going to be your mid-month check-in for the month of November. Sorry, my dog is being a cuddle bug right now. And I love when she's a cuddle bug because she hardly ever cuddles with me. So I always feel like I can't let her leave. She has to stay and cuddle me since she's in the mood of cuddling. All right. For Virgo, mid-November, what's coming in? Oh, that was fast. Jeez Louise. Okay. Wombat spirit, be at home. Take your butt home, Virgo. Just kidding. I'm kidding. You don't have to be at home. 68. It's right there, Bubba. Okay, perfect. Yep. Cool. So be at home, be at rest, be at peace. When I see be at home, I don't feel like, I'm not getting like literally be at home. I'm getting like find your home, right? Find your shelter, find what works for you, find what makes you comfortable. But also you could actually be needing to stay at home, be in hermit mode. Let's keep going. For Virgo, middle of November. What do they need to know? Middle of November. I heard don't be spending money. Maybe that's why you need to stay at home. All right, it says be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon, I like that. Bottom of the deck, it says don't let your past hold you back, South Node. I like that too. We're not going to let our past hold us back. We're going to continue to move forward because that's where we want to go. We don't want to stay in the past. We want to keep moving forward towards those goals, those aspirations, towards love, towards happiness, towards money and abundance. Let's see. Anything else here for the middle of November for Virgo? All right. The first one that came out was worth. And then we also got reassess. Okay, so where it says you're being asked to honor your worth. It can be easy to feel that you aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case, however. You are worthy, Virgo, and you have inherited value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. I love that. You also got reassess. It says you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. I like that. Yeah. And the fact that we also got the don't let your past hold you back. I feel like the life cleanup is you needing to let go of the past so you can be able to get what you deserve, what you are worthy of. I know it's so easy sometimes, not easy, but I know it's hard sometimes to see, like the best way to describe it is sometimes you see the 10 of cups or the 10 of pentacles, right? And you see it in your mind. You're like, I'm manifesting it. That's what I want. And then sometimes when it shows up and like trickles in, you're like, wait, do I actually deserve this? Was I good enough? Like, can I actually do this? And it's like, yes, you manifested it. You wanted it. You get it. You deserve it, Virgo. So make sure you're really like tapping into your confidence at this time, self-confidence. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Don't be afraid to make the first move. I'm hearing don't be afraid to flirt, to ask someone on a date. Don't be afraid to put your best foot forward, okay? Nothing wrong with putting your best foot forward. It's always a good idea to put your best foot forward. But yeah, reassess also what's working and what's not working in your life, Virgo. That's what I'm getting. All right, for Virgo, middle of November, what's coming in? Middle of November for Virgo, what's coming in, Spirit? Ooh, the Hierophant. I like that. Okay. I will say this also, Virgo. My readings for the mid-months have been so quick. Like, I'm used to my videos being so long, but for some reason, Spirit has been very direct. At least for Capricorn. Let's keep going. Virgo. For Virgo, middle of November, what's coming in for the middle of November? Okay, one more, please. What is coming in? Love it. Oh, bottom of the deck, you got the Death card. I love that too. 7 of Wands and, oh, 9 of Cups. Yes. a transformation is being curated at this time with the Death card. Death card is all about a transformation. It's an ending and a new beginning. It is a rebirth card. It can be quite scary to have that death energy, that transformation, but if you know your worth, you know what you deserve, allow yourself to receive it, okay? So you got the Hierophant, which is technically Taurus's like major arcana, but the Hierophant is kind of that structured card, traditional, can be about workplace or authoritative buildings, authoritative situations like, or entities like government or hospital, schools, things of that nature, structured. But the other thing about the Hierophant that I love to talk about is the Hierophant really is the bridge between the spiritual realm and then also the current plane, like your reality. So the Hierophant actually gets downloads, speaks to spirit, is in connection with spirit, and people come to him for advice. And the thing is, he's very intellectual, so he can give you advice on the intellectual side, but he can also give you advice on the spiritual side and connect with spirit to give you advice. So he very much is a teacher and an influence of sorts. So I really, really like that. And then for the Seven of Wands, that is perseverance. Is keeping your guard up, keep going, persevering. I like to also consider it as boundaries as well, but it is a card of perseverance, not giving up, and continue to have courage to stand your ground. With the Nine of Cups, that is literally a manifestation card. It is living in your, it's like living in your 10 of Cups, even though you're not quite there yet, right? Nine of Cups is a card of alignment, manifestation, which fulfillment, and it is a card of happiness and looming success. But let's get some clarity for these cards. For the Hierophant spirit, can I clarify the Hierophant for Virgo for the middle of November? Okay, one more please. The Wheel of Fortune is stunning. Look at that, 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's hilarious, actually. All right, and you got the King of Swords also. So with the Wheel of Fortune, let's push this up some so I can get all the cards in. Yep, that's perfect right there. Okay, cool. So with the Wheel of Fortune, it literally is things shifting in your favor. It is luck, prosperity, fortune shifting in your favor. I also like to see it as like the rainbow after, right? The rainbow after the misfortune, right? So things are going to become more fortunate for you at this time. Sorry, I'm kissing my dog. Anyway, and then with the Hierophant here, King of Swords. King of Swords is an air energy, can be Gemini, either Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Sorry. So that's kind of the energy, but the King of Swords is head over heart. He doesn't think about his feelings. He doesn't care about how his feelings feel. Like, he is very much head over heart. He is determined. He goes by his intellect about the like, he is the person that's going to look at the numbers. You know what I mean? He's going to look at the numbers. He's going to analyze. He's going to reassess. And the fact that also with the King of Swords here, it is also a card of Taurus, which I'm learning now. And the fact that the Hierophant is Taurus, you could have someone who is a Taurus in your energy or have Taurus in their chart circling around your energy, or you could have Taurus in your chart. But I do get that with this Hierophant energy, with the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, you're feeling very much like a boss figure. That's what I'm getting. Because mind you, the King of Swords is also very intellectual. People will come to him for his intellect, like his analytical advice. He's very smart and very driven. The Hierophant is also very smart and very driven, but he has that spiritual connection attached to it as well. And it feels like because you've done what you like, because you've gained this knowledge, because you've gained knowledge spiritually and intellectually, things are turning in your favor. This is also could be like a change in your favor with a job, a business. I'm getting like being a supervisor, or like getting favored, gaining favor from a supervisor. I'm hearing they told you no, but you're getting a yes, Virgo. I like that. So 7 of Wands, and it's so funny that this is the bottom of the deck and it carries over to this message here. So for 7 of Wands, like I said, perseverance, but let's see. Why the 7 of Wands for Virgo? Middle of November, Spirit. Why the 7 of Wands for Virgo? Okay. 10 of Swords just tried to come out, so I'm going to take that out. Anything else? 7 of Wands for Virgo, Spirit. Okay. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. All right, got the 10 of Swords, and then you also got the 5 of Swords. So a conflict of an ending. And it definitely could have been regarding a relationship. I'm getting that it could have, how do I put this? I'm hearing false soulmate, false reality. So there could have been an ending, a painful ending from a conflict regarding a relationship, whether it be business, financial, family, like, or even just love, right? It feels like there was a little, a feeling of conflict and betrayal. I'm hearing selfish. You may have been dealing with someone selfish, or Virgo, you may have been the selfish one, and there had to be an ending, but now it's like you're standing your ground on what you're worth at this point in time. Woo, I'm speaking. When it comes to relationships, you're no longer letting yourself be played, right? You are looking towards new. You're looking towards the transformation. You're looking towards the recovery, and you're standing your ground on your worth. And I feel like someone might try to come back and like try to re-spark or rekindle an interest, but you're putting your boundaries up and you're like, no, I know what I want. I know what I deserve, my worth. And I feel like Spirit is just wanting you to remind yourself of this worth and to not let yourself be afraid of your past, so you can be able to move forward and make the first move with someone new, or, or however it resonates, right? Even if it's like a job or school, or, like a major, right? Let's say you're taking classes, you're not really feeling it, you're not liking it, and it's just not really beneficial to you. So you're standing your ground on what you want. You're saying, you know what, I'm not going to do this major. I'm going to do this, and people might be upset, and it might rub somebody the wrong way, but it's so what? So what, Virgo? It's like you're realizing that I just love, like, I see so much stuff on like Twitter and stuff, and they are always doing like what signs are in their villain era, and Virgo is always listed as in their villain era. And I kind of love it, because I feel like Virgo's starting to realize that at the end of the day, when they pass away and when they die, they only have themselves and the life they lived. And I think Virgo's starting to realize, like, I can have more out of life. I can have more out of life. I don't have to have these little crumbs that someone told me I had to have. I don't have to. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? Anyway, 9 of Cups. Why the 9 of Cups for Virgo for the middle of November? Okay, Knight of Wands. Anything else? I'm hearing you flirting, baby. Look at that. Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Definitely something new. All right, so you got the Knight of Wands and you got the 4 of Wands. So it feels like something is coming. I'm hearing full circle for some reason, Virgo. I'm getting full circle. Something's coming full circle. And it feels like something had to happen in order for you to get to this point. But it feels like you're now manifesting something that is more right for you, right? 4 of Wands also is a completion, along with like the 10 of Swords. It's a completion, technically. The Death card, it's a completion, new beginning, or Wheel of Fortune. So middle of November, there's so many shifts happening. And with that Knight of Wands, that is a card of like passion, drive, like energy. Some of you could be getting married, or manifested a marriage, or manifested a new partner. For some of you, you're actually just playing the field. I'm hearing like you're okay with just kind of having fun. You're flirting, you're talking to people, you're going on dates, and you're not really taking things too serious at this time, especially with the Knight of Wands. And I feel like someone is going to potentially spark your interest, but I feel like you're not really in a rush to see it come to fruition. Does that make sense, Virgo? It just feels like you're just kind of about yourself, about your bag, about your love, about what your worth is, what you deserve. And you're not rushing into anything. You're allowing yourself to receive. I'm just seeing someone who's like sitting and their hands are out like this, or their arms are out like this, and they're just receiving. And they're not moving, they're not wavering, they're not gonna like close their fists. Their hands are palm open to receiving at this time, Virgo. That's what I feel for you, and I'm getting this image. Actually, I want you to do something, Virgo, for me. Well, after you like, comment, and subscribe, my love, you should do this. Anyway, I think Virgos should practice this every night for at least a week, or at least once a week for a month. Every night before you go to bed, I want you to lay in bed with your palms open, your arms out, or sit up, whatever. You can do it in the morning or at night, but you need to have a quiet, calm mind. And I want you to allow yourself to just receive the energy and the flow. If there's certain things you need to talk to spirit about, talk to them. If there's things that you want to receive, talk to them. And just be open and vulnerable. But even if you don't have anything to say, I feel like there's a need for you to have this exercise of, sorry, I keep taking deep breaths and yawning. Virgo, I think you need to yawn more, or like first of all, I'm getting you need to go to bed on time. Your sleep is very imperative at this time. God, spirit could be talking to you through your dreams. So it's very, very, very imperative for you to make sure you're sleeping enough. But I'm also getting, make sure you're resting enough. I'm hearing tired eyes, tired body, rest more. But I'm getting, before you go to bed or when you wake up, first of all, thank God, thank your spirit guides, and honor them for what they've done for you. And then open your palms and be prepared to receive, and open up yourself, your heart, and expand the energy of attraction and receiving. Okay, Virgo? I'm sorry, I've yawned like 50,000 times. And I hate yawning while doing readings, but it feels like at this moment in time, Virgo, you're exhausted. So after this, do a little bit of meditation and go to bed, okay? Take a good nap or go to sleep, whatever time you're watching this. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this reading, Virgo. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, my loves. And I hope you have a great rest of your November. Take care. And I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.